I acknowledge with respect the elders and traditional owners of the land where we are gathered, the Gadigal clan of the Eora Nation. In preparing for this event, we have been able to contact and speak to Rona Tranby Award recipients or members of their family and others who have worked with them for each of the 11 awards given over the last 20 years, almost 40 people, and many are here tonight. I would like to give with a broad brushstroke an overview of these 11 awards. Many award recipients use the award to travel out to country to do the recordings. This experience created the foundation for their project, and those involved spoke about the powerful and transformative experience of that trip out to country. Some of the interviews were done in the city, which underneath all the concrete also creates a strong connection to country. Some of the recording projects have developed into books, and one of the projects, the Yarrabah Brass Band Story, became a museum exhibition and a play that ran for 4 years. Not all the projects result in something published, and for some recipients the most important benefit of the award was the process of doing the recordings and making the links with country, with the past and with other community members. Some awards are completed in a few months, others a few years, and some are still going. Those who haven't completed your project should take heart from our first award for Liza Kennedy and the Kiwon Mob, which has had a 20-year life so far. It has gone through many stages, twists and turns, and our guest speaker Deb Evans will speak to you about that project. Some projects centred around one person, others around a group in a community. Lucy Porter from the Older Women's Network was inspired to interview well-known Aboriginal women in Sydney and guided a whole team to interview 15 women and publish the book Steppin' Out and Speakin' Up. I would also like to acknowledge other award recipients here tonight: Uncle Max Dulamunmun Harrison, Auntie Beryl Carmichael, who is here. No, unfortunately her daughter Julie couldn't make it, but I'm sure she's here in spirit. But she's here with her co-worker Jenny Kerr, and I'm not sure if Albert Williams has made it tonight, but he was planning to come, hasn't made it. Sadly, 2 of our award recipients have passed away, 2 exceptional women, Aboriginal elders who loved and fought for their communities and who had a wide-ranging influence on Australian society, Auntie Isabel Flick and Auntie Sylvia Scott. We are honoured to have members of their families here with us tonight. Kevin Cook, Director of Tranby when the Trust was set up and an award recipient in 1998, is too unwell to be here. We have been in contact with him and he has been advising us for the event and wishes us well for the night, and he will be looking at the photos and video from tonight with great interest, I'm sure. Other award recipients not here tonight who have wished us well for our 20th anniversary are Elder Kath Mills from Darwin and Frances Good from the Northern Territory Archive Service. Thank you all so much for coming tonight and making this such a special occasion. I would also like to acknowledge and thank all the people who have worked hard to organise this event. Kate Munro at Tranby College, Edel Nathan and Vic Aladeff at the New South Wales Jewish Board of Deputies, Lauren Kavanagh, Margaret Gutman and Rigo Ibarra at the Sydney Jewish Museum, and Vivian Zeltzer from the Music and Opera Singers Trust, who has been administering the Rona Tranby Trust since it was established 20 years ago and is invaluable for her support and knowledge. A very big thank you to David Taratzis, designer and techno-whiz from ING Design, and his assistant Lucas Jones. Without David's contribution, this event could not have happened. After sifting through the archives and all the conversations with past award recipients and their families and colleagues in preparation for tonight, I feel that I have become one of the keepers of the Rona Tranby Trust story. The themes of the story are valuing Australia's Indigenous oral history, connecting to country, and building relationships within communities and between communities. It is this story that we want to share with you tonight.